Hello! Welcome to Action Economy.
Mists of Dread.
What episode are we on?
6. No.
7.
7.
We're up to episode 6 in the week. Released.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, this Sunday is
Actually,
episode 6.
that'll be Sunday.
I was listening
You're
to the
ruining the
radio,
continuity.
and I heard something about Owen Wilson.
Stop ruining the continuity.
I just missed you guys.
Anyway.
You can message the group and hang out with us outside of this.
What?
Straight no for Travis. Just no.
No comment.
So, right before we get started, we're going to have sounds from Syrinscape.
What?
Do we have to clap again?
What? Oh, thanks, Syrinscape, for the noises.
I thought you were going to say
I was
something
gonna
over
say
there.
that. You said I was about to say something, but then Syrinscape. I was like, okay.
Sponsored by
Find out.
Skyrimscape.
We're not.
No.
We're using their stuff.
This is the opposite. We are advertising them.
Thank you for helping us out, Syrinscape.
Also, I said Skyrim.
Dovahkiin.
Now, if that doesn't get them business, what will?
Let's play
You
D&D.
just hissed like a cat.
Alright. Last time on Action Economy.
Mists of Dread.
So, finally, you all made it to meet Madame Ava, the leader of the Vistani. And for almost all of you, she already knew quite a bit. And, something going on over there?
No, I'm definitely not mouthing the words to the DK rap.
Okay.
Why would you ever think I would be doing that? What are you, some sort of freak?
What the fuck are you looking at? Paisano?
Chris is crying.
Welcome back to Mists of Dread, my little paisanos.
Yikes.
Hey, Paisanos! Welcome to the Super Mr. Dread Super Show!
Swing my arms from side to side.
Come on, let's go! Kill the Strahd now! We need to get on track.
Your character is actively promoting the idea of not killing Strahd.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. We last time we had like
A huge fucking discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
I don't know if I would call it a discussion as much as it was like we each took turns monologuing.
Yeah, we did.
two of you took turns monologuing.
Yes.
2 of us took turns monologue. Okay, there was a discussion with Madame Ava.
Yes.
There
Yes.
was a monologue between me and him, and then there was a monologue of me. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Kinda.
And
It was just 3
So
long
you
discussions.
didn't miss anything.
I have a question because I've forgotten. What did we call our group?
Total Recall.
Not Turtle Recall.
Shut up!
Oh, that's right. I forgot we did
Oh,
call
we
it.
did have a name.
You said that, and then you said, no, that's a terrible band.
It's an awful band. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my character went to and say
What did we
that's
call
You guys-
The Wandering...
The Lost Seekers.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice and stupid.
Right, I don't.
But yeah, you talked with each other, you discussed having a name.
How much did I reveal about my character? I've forgotten.
Jesus.
Everything we know.
You revealed stuff
all about
to
you.
Lucas,
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah,
the
it was pretty
product.
much just that.
and then other stuff to everyone else.
Yeah. I
So-
don't know what I revealed to everybody else. I forgot.
Nothing.
Does anyone else remember?
Well, we already knew you were royalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
I don't remember. Yes.
Yeah.
I know your whole life story.
I mean, all I know is that you told me not to tell them anything. And
Yeah.
then you proceeded to tell them stuff.
I gave them bits of information about me, not everything.
Yeah.
He gave them a bribe in hopes that they would tell about themselves.
I told you not to trust them.
I mostly remember what Lucas said about the whole engine thing.
Yeah, but you don't know any of that.
It's a little hard
Stop
for
knowing
me.
that.
It's a little hard for me to withhold
I'm just saying what I
information.
heard.
He knows nothing.
Because, like, I'm royalty. People know about me. It's kind of hard to not have people know about
You're not
me.
like current royalty, right?
Well,
Yeah, I
mean,
am.
You're
He's
the
the
royalty.
latest family.
You're the royalty from like quite a few countries away.
Yeah.
I don't know who any of you people are.
You have amnesia.
I believe.
Yeah.
You don't know who you are.
I believe.
You don't even know who you are.
I
I've
believe
never met this
Lucian knows
amnesia
me.
person.
But in any case, after your discussion and your decision on the name The Lost Seekers, you were just hanging out, and a Vistani guy told a story of, a crazy madman wizard who fought Strahd, and then
Bless
you.
you.
a messenger showed up with a letter for you. Did that hit you?
From?
What?
Did that hit you?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, you just see a cloud of snow.
Well, essentially, you got a letter from Strahd inviting you to have dinner with him.
And we decided to pull a power move and not go, but
No.
instead go to the town that is.
I don't think
along
we
the way.
decided that.
I don't think we
guess-
decided
I
that.
think we decided before, and then we got the letter, and then that was basically it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended with the letter itself.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they handed it to
But
me.
I want to go to a sick windmill that we own now.
We'll do that after Strahd.
No, we do that before Strahd,
Why?
so that we can own it and make sure that we own it,
We
make
do
sure
own
that
it.
it's safe. So that if we need a place to, like, let's say something goes really, really bad, a place where we can run to and not let Strahd come in.
Lucas speaks reason.
Oh, right, yeah, I was speaking in character there.
I mean,
Hold on, wait. Is this guy offering to take us to Strahd?
No.
He's just a messenger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you made him choose the leader, and then he was like,
I
and
was
so
the
we just handed it to Esme.
I'm the leader.
You're not. You tried to spend all the money on drugs.
not the
I
right
wasn't going to
voice.
spend any money.
Not the
I
right
don't
voice.
believe you.
man, that was a whole thing that happened. Yeah.
I wasn't going to spend any money. I was going to steal.
So you still were gonna chow down on the drugs.
Yeah, someone needed to know.
Okay. Before anything, we are going to the town, finding the windmill, and then going to the windmill, and then the Strahd?
That's what I think is the best option.
Do we know where Strahd lives? Do we
Out
know
of
how
curiosity,
You
I
can
point
see it
towards the
from-
castle.
Yeah.
so a quick
So
question for the message: is it addressed to all of us?
It's not addressed to anyone specifically.
Okay.
It was just
It was addressed to the
presented
lost
to you.
Before we were like,
The dude just said to give it to us.
okay.
Or
To
was
the
told-
leader.
And then,
I say...
is there like a time that he specifically wants
Not
us
that's said on the letter.
I say we go see him. That is my vote.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel prepared enough.
Agreed.
I'm with Lucas on this one.
here? I have
It's
to
not
agree
like
with
we
the
are
rest.
going to fight him.
No.
How do you know?
I
We may
intend not
well.
to.
It's hard to say.
This could be a trap.
If he is as powerful as they say, then he could just come and kick us and we would die.
Look,
that
all
what
I'm
you
saying is that it'd be nice to have at least one place here that we know for certain, well, relatively certain, that we can, like, bunker down if we need to. Not that we will, but just if.
Well, it seems I am outvoted anyway, so we will go to the city and then the windmill. Also, I forgot to ask, what was the lady's name?
Ava, Madam Ava.
Madam Ava, a question. One I think is very important.
Tent's over there, then. It's still the
Yeah.
same night, so...
Yeah, I go over to
Yeah.
Madam Ava and I go, hello?
Yes.
He nods.
I forgot to ask one thing. Do you know how to make the armor not angry with me?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean.
I mean, the armor tried to kill me. You know, you laughed. The armor tried to kill me, and then one of the citizens. Apparently, it is such known information that this suit of armor is animated. That he said the armor would kill me. So how do I make it not? How do I make it my friend?
Overpower the spellcaster who cast the original spell.
Who's that?
I don't know.
You're a fortune teller, though, and magic.
And I have already given you a reading.
Yes, that's true. What if I pay you gold?
No.
Damn. Alright, well, I'll go.
I can tell you one surefire way to make sure that it does not harm you.
Take it off.
Were you wearing it when it tried to kill you the last time?
No.
So that wouldn't stop it, would it?
Yeah, that's true.
You'd have to get rid of it.
Oh. Well, that's just basically don't wear it, but more.
Don't wear it with extra
Perhaps.
Okay, well, I'll just. I don't know. Go find a wizard and beat him up.
Phenomenal start.
Every wizard, because you don't know who casts a spell.
I'll
He
leave.
starts
Hey,
beating up
you, do you
every single
recognize this
person that can
armor?
do magic and just starts beating them up.
Give me your lunch money.
Did you cast a spell on this? No. Alright, next. Did you cast a spell on this? No. Okay. Give me your money too.
We could just go back to the ruins of that house and see if it rebuilt itself, and then I go in and I just take the armor that was not enchanted, and then I put this helmet on that.
Have you turned around and walked away from Madame Ava, or are you still just saying this to her?
I
Say
don't
it
know. Hold on, let's roll for it. Hi,
You're
I
out
talk.
of the tent. I have words.
Yeah. Low. If I roll low, I'm out of the tent. If I roll high, I'm just standing there, just seeming to have lost in my own mind and brainstorming. That was a natural one. I'm outside to everybody.
Okay.
Well,
So we just hear
we are
him.
definitely not going back there.
No. No.
Hey, you are Monster Hunter.
That is correct.
Does animated armor fall under your expertise?
I would assume I know a thing or two. Should I roll for that?
Yeah.
It's plus intelligence.
Natural 20. You
It's
could.
plus your intelligence and your
I
proficiency
built
bonus.
the armor.
Plot twist: Esmeralda built the armor somehow.
No, him, if you rolled a 20.
That would still be fun.
I can beat Lucian up. He only has an AC of 10.
That's a
Don't
21.
announce that.
Oh.
21?
I know who created this.
Well, you're not able to track down specifically who cast the spell, but essentially, animated armor is changed. It's not just a suit of plate armor, it's now an animated creature. The only way to completely get rid of it without undoing the original spell would be to destroy the armor itself. And as long as the armor is still whole, it can still animate in some form or another. Unless you were to find the person who animated it in the first place and have them undo the spell.
But how do we remove this spell?
We would need the person who originally animated it, and I dare say they may not be alive.
Or, there is one other thing that you would know about. They're vulnerable to anti-magic. So if you had an anti-magic field of some kind, that could disable it and make it regular armor again. But that's kind of hard to get.
Yeah. And I assume that would affect other things as well, so not exactly ideal.
Only if it's something more than just plate armor. Well, yeah, and the anti-magic would affect other things around.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like I did not need to vary, at least not yet.
Yeah.
The thing does not have a mind of its own, correct?
Is that true? Because I imagined it as a yes, it does.
Also,
It
he just
kinda
animated
does,
slaps
yeah.
right here to the base.
It's at the very least got instincts and, like, actions it might take.
Right.
It could be programmed, but it does do things. It does have a will of some form.
Wait! What? I have an idea.
I'm afraid.
Same.
I could take off the armor,
Yes?
and if it has instincts and its own things it can do, I can befriend the armor and have it fight for me.
You know for a fact that this is absolutely not a possible thing to do.
That is absolutely not a possible thing to do.
That is an excellent idea.
Thank you.
Just off in the background,
Anyway.
you hear Sebastian say, "I've heard dumber. I've done dumber."
By the way, the Vistani have set up a couple tents for you.
Awesome.
Well,
Thank you.
be on the lookout for new armor, I guess, for me.
Don't you still have your other armor?
So it's not as good, yes. Also, this is in the shape of a wolf, and I like it. And I pat my own wolf head.
Okay. All right. So, anything else you want to do tonight before you go to sleep? If you go to sleep at all.
I do. That's not what?
I will spend some of the night drawing up schematics for a thing, and then I will go to sleep.
Okay. Anyone else?
I am going to sit in my tent and cast Find Familiar.
Oh.
Okay.
You don't sleep, do you?
Nope. I want it.
Well, there isn't an individual tent for each of you, so there's 2 tents.
Ooh.
You took one and the rest of us are in the other.
I'm royalty.
Yeah. I will take one with Lucas. We had a moment together.
We had a
Whoa.
moment. Whoa! Just all like
Whoa.
Karis whispers plays in the background.
Actually, I do not care.
Damn.
Wow. Okay.
I will be.
I did not have a moment.
Well,
I will
okay,
be by
who's sleeping
the-
and who's not sleeping?
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping. What about you two? You guys, who's sleeping and who's not?
Eventually, Sebastian's
Oh,
gonna
you
sleep.
sleep?
He's gonna be just watching the woods,
I don't think
essentially.
so.
I don't think we do. But
So people that don't need to sleep can be in one tent with the candles on.
I'm just gonna be outside. I'm just gonna be outside by the campfire.
I mean, that's not wrong.
And the people that do want to sleep can go in the other tent, which is dark and nice to
Wait.
sleep.
I'm just imagining how this
Wait.
conversation goes in character. Just like,
You don't need to
you
sleep?
Well,
yeah, I do not need to sleep. I don't think so.
Do I not need to sleep? Because I'm like
I
the
don't
same
know.
thing he is.
Not as
No.
far as I know.
Well, that was out of character.
it's a
Well, I know that, but not as far as I know.
it's a race
was-
thing. It's not a class thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
I think she's still.
What I mean by
What am I doing?
a tent where someone is sleeping and a tent where somebody's not is just one tent will have like candles lit. I'm gonna be making schematics and stuff like that, and you're gonna be casting Find Familiar. It's kind of annoying to be
See,
doing
what
that
are
while
you?
everyone's trying to sleep.
Yeah,
Chris, what are you?
I'm a dampier.
Oh, I am not that.
Yeah.
Do I
I
need
can't.
to sleep?
I can't have a
I
wolf.
think so.
Okay.
I can't have a wolf as my familiar, can I?
I don't believe so, no.
Can it look like a little wolf?
What is it?
Maybe just a little bit of wolf.
Cat. Cat seems like the closest thing I can get.
Well, there's rules. There's other rules because you're in Ravenloft.
Wrong.
If you choose cat, you're going to get a skeletal cat.
Oh.
Sick.
I don't want a skeleton.
Just your-
I don't want a skeleton cat. What?
Are you a human?
Wait, what other rules are there for Find Familiar in Ravenloft?
Technically, you're a hex.
Basically, it comes down to that you get a creepy
she was asking
version
about
of whatever it is
Yeah,
that you
I'm
summon.
What about owl?
Well, you're the only
You get a
one.
creepy
I
owl.
know.
It's just
We
an
made this joke
owl that
before.
like has a trench coat or something.
I heard footsteps walking away, and then I saw the door moving.
I always feel
Travis is
that
doing a little trolling.
He is.
watching me.
What do I get if I get a seahorse?
That's seahorse.
A skeleton seahorse. Skeleton horse.
Does it fly?
No, it
No.
just has
Does
little
it
things.
fly?
It just falls on the ground.
No, it's an actual seahorse that's just in the water. It's for undersea.
Which is why you would get a dead seahorse.
That just floats there.
Unless you get, like,
A bowl of water.
like a bowl of water and just have your seahorse in the bowl of water.
Which you can absolutely do.
Which you can,
Let's have Lucas make another bag of holding just for the seahorse.
Well, no. Well,
I mean,
technically, they don't need to breathe, so. At the very least, like, how does that work? Like, you put it, like, if you put a fish in bag holding with water.
They do need to breathe, but with the water.
Yeah,
so the water needs to be oxygenated.
Is the water in the bag holding with it?
This is a question that I am incapable of answering at the moment
Cool.
without extensive
I'm not going to
research.
fill my bag of holding full of water, though.
Extensive.
That's why I
just
said to make
imagining-
another one.
no. See, here's the play, Travis. You get a decanter of endless water. You throw it in the bag holding to activate it, and there
I
you go.
didn't pick the decanter of endless water.
I know. I'm just saying we buy one.
Why
Oh.
didn't you?
Also,
Oh, the bag of holding.
for Lucas's bag of holding, I was thinking about one of the questions you had asked about it. And you can add a command word to your bag of holding to make the sword pop out.
Ooh,
Okay.
fancy.
I would like to do that. Because I
Okay.
don't want to be walking around with a floating sword.
All right.
Where it
Do
just
I-
stares at you judgingly.
I want
Yeah.
I want a barn owl as my familiar.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
And do I have to roll? Do I roll hit points?
You can, or you can use the standard ones.
Wait a minute. Where the fuck did my D4 go? Well, my standard hit points is 1, so I would like to roll.
All right.
For a barn.
What if I roll 1 and it's 1 minus 1?
It's the minimum is 1.
Dies.
I summon the owl looks at me and falls over dead. That's 2. Okay, it's 1.
Yikes.
All right. So you cast the spell, and you get a barn owl there, and it's got extra large eyes, and it just stares at you the moment it shows up.
Why is there a bird in the tent?
This is, and then I stop for like a minute, a full on like minute, and go.
The owl's head snaps to Lucas. You hear a snapping noise.
Ooh,
Ew.
I don't like that.
This is Wick.
This is wick.
What?
He is my new owl.
Is it real?
And I pat Wick on the head a bunch.
I've like gathered my papers up and I'm like moving like a little further away from the owl.
He
Okay.
will watch. He will watch us.
I put my hood back up.
It just
I go-
stares at you through your hood.
I like pick Wick up and put him down so he's like facing me again. I go, Wick, I have a important job for you. Yes. You must fly around and get a bearings of the surroundings. Yes. Does he do it?
Does he?
He flies out the door. The door of the tent.
Okay.
How
and
is
then,
how is his flight? Like good or wobbly or?
Very frantic. The wings are just like, which isn't normal for an owl.
Like a bat? Like how a bat flies?
Yes.
That's an
Yikes.
image.
It's a bat owl.
Side question: Am I taking a long rest or a short rest?
It's a long rest, but I don't think
Wait,
you need
I thought
to
that
change
was like
anything.
that's
I
not
don't
As-
think
good.
I do.
Also,
Whatever.
as an action, because I can, I'm going to start looking through Wick's eyes
human.
and hearing what he hears.
Okay.
Art human.
So now I'm flying the owl.
What's the range for that?
100 feet.
100 feet. Okay.
So, like, within, like, 100 feet, a radius of 100 feet, I want to get the bearings of the camp.
Okay. So it's not super complicated. There is a, the tents that you've seen, there's nothing hidden. You can see that there is a path that goes up further northwest, and the path that you came on, which was southeast.
Okay. I
The
will.
river also goes along that same.
I will go. That is good, Vic. Come back now. Except Lucas can't hear that because I am basically catatonic. And Wick
drools coming out of your mouth.
Wick comes back, and I go. Now I'll see if he can play chess. And I'm gonna try to play chess with my owl.
I don't know if I like this.
What's your owl's intelligence?
You can come to the other tent.
I think I might.
2.
I thought so. He stares at the board like he's planning to make a move.
I will give you time.
It's Archimedes all over again.
I was just thinking, like, is this Return of Archimedes Part 2?
Electric Boogaloo. Anyways, this is our new friend. His name is Wick. Do you have a friend?
Well, I thought you, but I guess not.
Damn.
Not like that. I mean, like him.
Like a pet?
No, I don't have a familiar or a wild rodent that I've befriended.
Oh.
Chris, you're in the tent too. What are you saying?
Wait,
watching.
he's in our tent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the currently awake in the middle of the night tent.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello, Lucian.
Dang.
Oh, when did you get here?
I've been here.
Lucian, and I pick up Wick, and I set him down so that his huge eyes are staring at Lucian. I go, this is Wick.
I see.
Bid him hello.
Hello, Wick.
Snap. He turns to face you.
No, I already picked Wick up and put him down, so he's looking at Lucian.
As you picked him up, his eyes stayed right where they were before.
Oh.
Until you introduced him, and then his head snapped to face Lucian.
I think he likes you.
Is he going to make that noise every time?
Maybe. He has back problems.
Back problems. Oh no.
Lucian, would you like to play chess with me?
Sure. I will play chess with you.
Vic, watch and learn. Me, not him.
Ouch.
So, who sleeps?
Me and as Mary are gonna do it, but I'm gonna be up a little bit, just kind of. Sebastian's gonna be looking out towards the tree line, just
Okay.
thinking.
Probably
Really.
through the night I will sleep.
Chris,
But I
you
will eventually go to sleep.
roll a d20 plus intelligence.
Okay.
These two nerds can stay up and play chess.
4.
Mine was 21 plus proficiency, so 23.
Okay.
Get smoked.
You're proficient at wizard's chess?
It's just
Not
regular-
wizard's chess.
It's not even just regular chess. It's dragon chess. It's a different
Yeah.
kind of
What is dragon chess?
They
know.
fly.
Answer.
They fly, Travis.
I don't know.
They fly now.
Okay. So, yeah. So, sleep, yes or no?
Yes. After a while.
Sleep, yes or no?
Yeah, I took a long sleep.
Okay. Sleep, yes or no?
Maybe. He's not very.
Maybe.
Took big
Okay.
long sleeps.
Sleep, yes or no?
If he gets
Yes,
bored.
after just being awake for a bit.
Sleep, yes or no?
Nope.
All right. So,
Everyone who sleeps dies in
There's only one survivor, maybe two.
Maybe.
I'll be playing
Yeah,
chess with Lucian as long as he stays awake and accepts being beaten.
You have my condolences.
all right. So,
I want everyone to go to sleep and just leave him alone in that tent with his bird.
Also, you hear the.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, we're hearing that noise.
I mean, like, Wick, look up. That is a good boy. And then there's like a bunch of crunching.
So, Sebastian, you have dreams. In these dreams, you remember running through the forest, and the more you focus on it, the more you realize just how much it is familiar. And this doesn't come to you while you're dreaming, but you remember running through this forest with many other wolves, dire wolves, and other wolves that don't seem to be ordinary wolves. And you remember going to places and seeing people run. You remember all sorts of stuff that just sort of like blends together. And you remember a voice speaking in that new language, which you assume is Druidic, talking about a wolf god. And then you wake up. You remember the dream pretty well, and you make the connection that the weird change of perspective that the dreams has been is identical to when you turned into a direwolf.
Well, that's explains a bit, I guess. Like Sebastian thinks about it, he's like, okay, that makes sense. How I knew what direwolf was, how I was able to transform into one. He starts. He takes it like a quick note down, like as a little parchment, like a book he's been keeping, and he's gonna write down.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very much trying to do it quietly, not to
Wake anyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you see in the dark?
So the next morning,
I guess so.
What? Sorry, what did you say?
I said, can you see in the dark, or do you have to like make your hand glow or something? No.
I wake up, I hear that. I'm like, what the hell is that?
so the sun is not out, but it is now day when you wake up. So
I'm gonna try to play a prank on everybody because I'm super fucking bored. I'll be like going through my notes and doodling a little bit, but also just like reading notes, checking around the perimeter and stuff like that. I assume Lucian went to sleep at some point.
If you got bored, probably.
Bored of getting beat at chess.
No, he doesn't take that easy.
But
He would have gone as long as you would did.
anyway, whatever happened there, I'm gonna send Wick to just kind of stand outside of my companions of the other tent and just stare at the entrance.
So us two, essentially, Esmeralda, Esme, and Sebastian.
With instructions to tell me when they've woken up.
okay.
Because he can speak with me telepathically.
All right. So, eventually the who's the first one to wake up
Me.
and leave the tent? Roll a perception check.
Please hold.
Everybody's gone.
Yeah, of course.
I just want to like hear the blood curly scream. That's how my character wakes up. It's like, what?
Why do I not know what I'm doing? Eight.
Yeah, you get out of the tent and just walk out and
Step on the bird.
yeah, you don't even notice the bird. You get up and walk out. You're not looking down at the ground, so you just walk past the bird. You hear not a voice. Rainier, in her mind, doesn't hear a voice, but senses something that indicates that they're up.
Yeah, I go like still playing chess with Lucian, going. I take the bishop and they are up. Our companions.
I see.
You are going to lose again.
We'll see about that.
Roll again. That's a natural 20. I've wasted all my rolls.
Come on, natural 20.
It is a natural 20. I still
like a
have.
DBZ chess fight happening.
Yeah, it's an amazing match, but I still have +5.
What was your total?
I don't know if I'm proficient or not.
It
It'll
doesn't matter.
That'd be-
Well,
Well, it's a natural 20, so
it's a natural 20 plus your intelligence.
intelligence +1, so 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that level, I'm going to say that he manages to pull it to a stalemate. He's clearly
Okay.
at a disadvantage, but he manages to move his king to the just enough that he tricks you into doing three moves.
He can't beat you, but he can stop you. He can stop you from winning.
All right.
Damn.
So, you get up in the morning, and there's a few of the Vistani around, prepping, cooking, and that sort of thing. And each of you comes out of your tents, and after.
What's the weather like?
It is
Misty.
It's definitely misty.
Yeah,
That's not something we want to hear. Though.
Overcast. Is there a sun?
He
The
said
sun
no.
is not out. No.
No. Okay. Nope.
However, it's pretty windy, and it is raining a bit.
But what's the light level?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Okay.
I mean, it's as bright as any other time you've seen it. It's
Okay.
the mists cover everything. So
Yeah, I'm gonna come out, get Wick, and put him on my shoulder.
okay. He reacts very much like a stuffed owl would.
I pat him on the head and I go, Zeze, if the armor for your mother kills her, stop that from happening. And I nod. I give him jerky to munch on.
He eats it very noisily. Very much kind of a kind of like swallowing it whole almost.
Like the chicken in Moana.
Exactly.
Also, we hear like that.
All right, so
He just starts
He turns his head at the same time.
Oh crap! I can't do it. Oh no.
So, what's the plan?
All right. Well, what's the direction that we need to travel in to get
Where's our
to?
window?
The windmill.
Yeah, or at the very
The
least
city
down to the
first,
mills.
or-
Yeah.
To travel to the city, you would go up the path to the northwest.
Okay.
And
Do we have a map?
You do not.
Okay. We gotta walk around and ask from the Vistani if they can spare a map.
One of them is able to look through. I think I have something. I think I have something that will work. And he pulls out a fairly simple map of the major locations in Barovia.
I just had a really funny image of a piece of paper that had Barovia, and then it's just mist. And that's it.
No, that's what your Hellman's map looks like right now.
Damn.
No, for him, there's a circle down here that says Barovia, and then there's just a wiggly line that goes up to Strahd's castle, and that's it.
do you really need more at that point?
So you can see the river and where the rivers run and where the lakes are. You can see where the cities are. The forests are just kind of like, okay, that's like that. There's no markings for like a windmill or anything, but there's these gates that are up to the northwest. You can see bridges, and of course, Castle Ravenloft is drawn on there.
Okay. Are there any branching paths that will lead us? Like, it doesn't matter which one we take. But,
If you head northwest from where you're at, you will follow the river to a bridge. You can cross that bridge, and then you follow the path, you'll get to a crossroads. If you take the right, it'll lead you to Castle Ravenloft. If you go left, it goes through one of the gates, but will eventually go up by Lake Zarevich, and Valaki is right on Lake Zarevich.
okay.
Let us take that path then.
Yeah. How safe is it to travel on foot?
It's are you asking the
Yeah, the guy that I got the map from.
He's like, it depends on how you're traveling. None of us are headed up that way. If you're traveling in a group like ours, it's usually fairly safe. But if you're going to travel by foot, it's fairly safe. There are some wildlife and other things that can show up, but as long as you stay on the roads and travel during the day only, you should be fine.
Okay. Does it seem like it would take us a day to get to the lake? Or could we get there within the day?
Give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, No, it'd take about a day and a half to get to the to Valaki.
Well, no time to waste. Let us go. We also have a special new piece of equipment.
Wick.
And I point to my owl. He can.
Is that a piece of equipment?
He can.
You can't see my face, but you can tell I'm rolling my eyes.
He can fly up ahead and warn us of potential dangers. His name is Wick. He is cute.
And where did he come from?
Me.
I was looking down, and when I looked up, there was this owl there, so that could be true.
It is. I learned how to do this when I was younger.
It's a familiar, right?
I nod.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so it's magic.
Can you make me one?
No.
Why?
I can only have one.
They're like it's like a spirit animal.
I, hold my hand out, and Wick jumps up, over onto, my wrist, and I go, "You can pet him, though."
I do it. What happens?
You pet an owl.
I was waiting for Tom to be like, "Oh, his bone break."
Crumbles into dust.
Instead of the snap where it breaks, it just does a slow.
I don't feel good.
Anyway, he will assist us on staying safe in this awful place. And I, throw my arm up a little bit, and Wick flies up off of it and goes,
Falls to the
100 feet up above.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, sort of 100 feet. I want him to be,
in the
enough-
skies above.
yeah, just watching out ahead of us to warn me of any potential dangers that he
I'm gonna
can
put the sword in
telepathically
the
tell me about.
Okay, as he goes up, you notice that it's kind of hard to see, a lot, even through his eyes, because of the mists. But it does give you something of a view, more of the landscape around you, as opposed to spotting things that are dangers. But it's something.
Do you have to be catatonic to do that?
To look through his eyes and ears, yes. To have him tell me when there are things that he sees, no.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the tents to sleep in.
No problem.
Quick question about these tents. Are they keeping them?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I assumed, but I wasn't 100% certain.
Yes, thank you for everything. Hopefully we will break the curse.
Hopefully.
I nod. Bye.
I start walking.
Oh, wait. Do you know where this windmill is?
You mean old Bone Grinder?
I'm pretty sure we knew that name.
Yeah.
Did we?
Probably.
Oh, I forgot it then.
No, the hag told us that she
hag.
ground up bones at the bone grinder to put into the pie.
Yeah.
If that's a sea windmill here, I suppose.
It's the only windmill that I know about. Stay far away from that thing.
Oh.
Why?
It's ours now.
It's it's dangerous. There are things there.
What kind of things?
Things that tend to kill
Thingy
people.
things.
Well, we killed the things in the house that burned down.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Things on par with that. Over.
Considerably worse.
Ah. Do we still go to the windmill?
I mean, it's past the border, so. Well, the old border.
I thought that the windmill was just outside the town that we're headed to.
No, we were going to the town we were headed
It's-
to get information on where it was.
It's pretty close to. He does tell you where it is. He explains where it's at. It is on the way to the town. It's not right by it, but it is pretty close. But it is separate enough. It's like about a mile away from the town,
Okay.
and there's forest in between. So
We go to the town, stock up on explosives and ghost be gone stuff.
And we go use
in
the
there-
explosives at our new property?
I don't know.
but he does say that you would have to go past the gate, the old gates of Barovia, to get to it.
Those are like the ones that we were at the other day.
Yes.
The ones that I'm assuming only open and close for people who have passage through here.
Exactly. We can pass through, but none of us are headed up there.
So we
If you had permission,
can't go to the town.
well, you could go around the gates if you want, if you can travel far enough around, but that's traveling through the wilderness and the mountains.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you would want to do that, but
We could go speak to Strahd and
Yeah, I think-
get
I think
permission
we're-
from him.
I think the option here is to go directly to Strahd.
Wasn't there other stuff that lady told us about? Like some girl with the sum of her parts?
Yeah.
I feel like we should just go talk to Strahd. He doesn't seem to want us dead.
At least not now.
Not now.
He just didn't write that in his letter.
so just so you, just
If
as a
we die,
reminder,
we die.
as a reminder, the other things that were mentioned by Madame Eva was there was the card that tells of history, the knowledge of the ancient that will help you better understand is hidden in a small castle beneath a mountain, guarded by amber giants. There's the powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope, which is in a dead village, drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world. Then there's the card of power and strength, the weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight, which is in a fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. Look to the highest peak. And then is the ally, the one who will help you. And for that one, she says, I hear a wedding bell or perhaps a death knell. It calls thee to a mountainside abbey wherein you will find a woman who is more than the sum of her parts.
I still vote Strahd.
Do I know
Well, we don't have
anything
a vote
about
anymore.
your amber whatever? Like, does my character know that?
Does what?
Did you tell them
About
about the
the
amber?
amber?
No, you have like amber stuff.
You
don't
told me about it.
No, I only told you about the
So we
amber.
don't know that.
Okay.
You know that I was interested in the amber when the hag told it to me, but that's about it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
No.
right.
Oh,
She
wait.
mentioned the amber.
Yeah, the hag mentioned the amber, and also I believe Madame Ava mentioned the amber.
All right.
So,
well,
yeah.
to Strahd's castle then.
All right, so you start down the road.
This is it, guys. The finale.
Yeah. Before
How does speedrun Curse of Strahd?
No, we already did that.
Just go to him.
before we go to Strahd, which I'm assuming you, for one,
As the wolf.
which two party members look the roughest?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like worse
Like
for
health
wear.
wise.
I mean, health-wise, you've had a long rest, so...
No, I mean like
He's saying charisma based.
yeah,
Which one of us look pretty and don't?
yeah. Who looks pretty and who doesn't?
I'm
I'm pretty
average,
sure...
a little pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure...
I would imagine
most of you have
Lucian
pretty high
probably looks a little rough just to keep up the image of being a monster.
Yeah. I assume you two are prettier than these two.
I have a +1 in charisma, and that is it.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and
I
like
have a +3
clean all
charisma,
the
but I'm ruggedly handsome, I'll say.
yeah. I'm gonna
I have a negative
Oh,
1
you
in my
mean
charisma.
literally just how dirty are they?
yeah. I'm cleaning everybody up with Prestidigitation, and then
+4.
I'm making myself and these two smell like strawberries.
Okay.
I don't know.
Us two was in what's his face?
Seb.
What's his face?
Sebastian.
First you called me the
And
Wolf
Lucian.
Man, and now you can't even remember my name.
I can't remember no one's name, man. It felt like forever since we
Chris
played.
is
I
the new
feel like we
Nade.
need like little
Nade.
signs hung from the
Yeah.
Yes.
over everyone's heads.
But we can't do that because we always change seats every time we play.
No,
That's
not every
not
time.
true. The last 2 times we sat in the same spots.
Chris is the new Nade.
You're just mad because you're in a different seat.
Yeah,
That
Okay.
was your old seat.
Yeah, it was.
it's true.
It's your fault.
It's nice to
I
be back in my
know.
old seat, actually.
So,
I was moving around
Stop it.
until I found what I liked.
Oh,
This one's just right.
alright, Goldilocks.
I should do a Goldilocks event in this.
Oh, no, please.
Okay, so
Run into some girl that's like,
Wigs for sale.
oh, wait.
Wigs and drugs for sale.
And she's proficient at like breaking into houses. And
you walk down the road along the
Oh
footpath.
wait, I was thinking of Rapunzel. Fuck.
Along the footpath to the northwest, following the river. And it takes a while, but about, I want to say, that's maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, about a mile up the path, you hear a sound. That sounds like rushing water. And pretty soon you come into view, you can see up ahead, a bridge crossing the river, and behind that bridge, beyond that bridge, there's a waterfall. It's at the base of a canyon. The far end of the canyon has this massive waterfall spilling into a pool, spilling forth clouds of cold mist. And this great stone bridge spans the canyon about 1,000 feet overhead. However, the let's see here. There is a path to follow that goes up to the road on this side to go across the bridge.
And then if you go right.
Yeah, then you would go across the bridge.
Alright. Let's go. Does my owl see anything?
Nothing that you notice. There are gargoyles cloaked in black moss perched on the corners of the bridge. It's an arching bridge covered in mold and stone. It looks like it's slick with moisture, but doesn't look like it's too difficult to cross. But yeah, the waterfall is just producing this massive amount of just mist from this pouring down water.
I cast message at the gargoyles and I go, "Are you going to stab me? I will be cross if you do."
There is no response.
I'll be very, very cross.
He's like scolding them.
I'm
He
going
served
to
talking hat from Thomas. I'm very cross with you, Indians.
yeah, I'm just gonna go. You cannot be too careful here. And I'm gonna draw my sword, hold it at my side, and raise my shield as I go past the gargoyles.
Okay. You walk past the gargoyles, nothing happens, they don't react. As it looked, the bridge is a little slick, but not too dangerous or anything. Very old, lots of mold on it. And you cross with no problem.
Good.
I follow him. Not as prepared.
Yeah, so you cross the bridge, none of you have any problem with it, and you get to the other side.
Yeah,
Cool.
Put my sword away in the shield.
How much XP do we get for crossing the bridge?
Everyone loves
However, Sebastian, after you cross the bridge, you're walking, your foot bumps against something, and you hear something like ting and kind of skitter away from you a little bit, right towards the end of the bridge, and it goes into the grass nearby.
I
Like you
check it out.
Accidentally kick something metal. You walk over, and there is a odd little thing. It's a wolf's head made out of silver. It's like a pendant type thing.
Okay.
But as you look at it, you notice there's some holes on it. It's a whistle.
Huh.
This-
I asked Lucas. I'm like, hey Lucas, can you tell if this is magical or not?
Did you just grab that?
I
Is that on the ground and you just picked it up and grabbed it?
I kicked it. Also, you're gonna lecture me. You have a magical sword that judges you.
Yeah. After I identified it.
And we're also not gonna talk about Rainier walking around.
Okay, I cast Identify on it.
Okay. There's something. There's something magic to it that appears to be some form of not sending spell or message, but something that transmits. It's not like
Almost like one of the recordings that I can make, or like
yeah, a little bit like that. It's almost kind of like an amplification that
pager.
doesn't.
It's like a megaphone.
You page all the werewolves in the area.
Don't.
Local werewolves in your area.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh God, I have to roll dice now.
I believe in you.
Okay, all right.
Valvia,
Well, we haven't had any Dungeons or Dragons, so...
while we are identifying things, I take out the orb. We should figure out what this is. I keep forgetting.
12?
12. You're able to identify enough of the spell to figure that what this doesn't increase the volume of the whistle, but it does increase the range at which it can be heard.
And it's shaped like a wolf.
Yes.
Blow it.
It's made of silver.
Do we know, like, okay, werewolves and silver, no good?
True, yeah.
Okay.
Is that common knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Hey guys,
Good
werewolves and silvers aren't good.
Well, good news, you're not cursed.
Cool.
Uh,
Do you know what it does?
not specifically. It seems to, like, be a long-ranged whistle of some sort. But given the, like, iconography of it there, I imagine it has something to do with, like, wolves or there's a lot of wolf-like things here. So
Sebastian stares at Lucas like,
No.
yeah, I can get that.
the guy who turns into a wolf staring at the guy whose name literally means wolf.
Yes.
As he's holding a wolf whistle.
This could not have happened any better.
As the girl walks behind us wearing wolf armor that we got from the house that had wolves carved into the walls.
And had
This is
wolf,
getting-
Are
there any other
yeah.
wolves I need to know about?
While we are identifying...
Is there
So-
Train.
So I can't tell you exactly what it'll call or what can hear it, but I'm going to take an educated guess and say that it's some form of wolf that can hear it.
While we are...
Would you
Where
advise
or not.
Would you advise against
There or not.
What?
Blow it.
would you advise against me blowing into it?
No, do not blow into it.
Why not? They are wolves.
It's a magical item.
They might be friendly.
Rainier's like, we could get a pet.
Another one. Another pet.
Who knows what it could actually
Dibs.
bring?
A wolf.
I'm just taking a guess. It could also bring Death himself. Why was it here?
Hold on. As soon as that is said,
Oh, God.
Lucian, you just suddenly flickered in your head to the necropolis where Death is currently sitting on the throne. And you're like, huh?
Well,
And you're like, he would never do that.
Like, he is not coming.
so
Or it could be a trick, and I misread what it is, and you could die. Like it could suck all of the air out of your lungs or anything.
Lucas, I have a question.
Worth it.
What is this orb?
What word?
I think we've
I have stolen an orb from the house that burnt down, and then I forgot about it.
How long have you had that?
A very long time.
Did you sleep with that in your bag?
I did. Well, I do not sleep, but I was hoping
Tom.
you could figure out what this is.
And Lucas is just like freaking out that we're
Okay.
so stupid. It's like, stop
Okay.
picking things up, everybody.
All right.
The next person's gonna do is give your character.
All right.
Esme's gonna pick
I'm not gonna
someone up.
I'm not gonna do another spell slot on this.
Wait, can't you ritual cast?
I can, but that takes long.
That's
And
okay.
So we're gonna sit down here. I'm gonna waste some time, and I'm gonna
While
find
he
out what this
does
thing
that,
does.
Blow the whistle.
Do not blow that whistle.
If, at the very least, I'll walk away from you guys so that way if anything.
No. Wait till you're in a controlled environment.
If you blow the
We have a
whistle,
bridge.
Yeah.
make sure
If
it's
you
just by
blow the
me.
whistle, you can just cut the bridge.
Or it's a stone bridge, but I mean,
You could blow
Would-
the bridge.
well, I'm saying we can knock it off the ledge if it's something bad.
What if it comes from the other side?
If it is a
Then,
wolf,
well,
I can-
it's been nice knowing you.
if it is a wolf, then I can.
All right, you
pet
can do
him.
whatever you want. I'm gonna ritual cast identify this stupid orb thing.
When, just out of curiosity, Sebastian, when he looks at it, does it seem familiar to him?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Do you have amnesia too?
I mean,
Yes.
I said
Yes.
that. I said he does.
Oh. Do you have amnesia?
No.
Sorry, I have amnesia. I forgot.
yikes.
Anyway, so let's deal with that orb.
Okay.
So you cast you ritually cast
Identify.
and you can tell that it is some sort of seeing stone, but directly related to the mists. You're not exactly sure how to make it function yourself. It requires attunement by someone who can look into something. You feel like if you looked into it, you would see beyond the borders of Ravenloft into the deep ethereal, and there might be stuff that would mess with your head. So,
But like that's you'd have to attune to it.
if you attuned to it, you would for someone to attune to it, they'd have to be able to withstand that
Okay.
looking into the insanity of the universe.
Okay. All right. So copper.
Boss, is that you?
It doesn't count if you are the insanity of the universe.
So this ball is like it's like crystally, right?
Yeah, it's like a crystal orb. Crystal
Right.
orb.
So the crystal orb is somehow connected to the myths. I'm going to assume that maybe it's connected to the same realm where the myths come from.
It's a seeing stone of some kind.
Yeah, you can see through it. The problem with that is that when you look into it, your mind would snap in half because unspeakable horrors and the world between realms and all that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, not really.
Yeah, unless your mind itself was somehow attuned to that plane.
Yeah, you'd see some messed up stuff.
I have seen
You
many
gotta
messed up
have the
things.
mental fortitude to be able to do it, and I don't think any of us do.
I would say me or Lucian.
Why?
Well, me because I've seen messed up things. I know this, and Monster Hunter. I would assume that he has.
No, this isn't like, oh man, that's gross kind of messed up things. This is like,
He hunts.
is there a plane that I can...
Why can I taste orange behind my
Yeah,
eyes?
I'm trying to think if there's like a plane that I can describe it to be like.
The far realms, like a mix of the.
Like everything wrong with the Feywild mixed with the never-ending emptiness of the Astral Sea.
The Shadowfell?
There's a little bit of that in there.
Sprinkled in like pepper.
Yeah.
Though I do not have use for this anyway, I do not think.
I don't think any of us have any use for it, really. I mean, it is a powerful magical item.
Could we make somebody else attuned to it to kind of like torture them?
Oh.
That's dark.
We all just...
Everybody looks at Esme.
And then Sebastian's like, in blowing that whistle doesn't seem like a bad idea right now.
No, blowing the whistle does seem like a bad idea, but if you
What
want
if
to
you
make a bad
blow
idea
this? What if you
into a
blow?
bad action, be my guest. Just know that I cannot help you.
What if we blow the whistle and look into the thing at the same time?
Let's do it!
You have to attune your magical energy to it.
Takes about an hour to do so.
Would anybody like to attune to the crazy orb?
No.
Jesus.
No, but I wasn't really asking that as my person. Can we use it as like a weapon?
I don't think you can force
Not
them
really.
to attune.
You could try to trick someone to try to attune to it, but they would still have to actively do so.
Okay.
I'll give the Palantir back.
Maybe we could sell it.
You could sell it.
I'll take it for now.
Oh.
I don't know why, but
Do
you
you
said that in a really suspicious way.
Do you want to attune to it?
Perhaps later.
I will say, if you try to
Quick
attune...
question.
It's better than drugs, man.
It's better than hag pies. Quick question. Who all has magical items on them that aren't the ones that I just identified?
I have nothing.
Wait. Does it count if they will want to kill me later?
If they want to kill
His
you?
armor.
Oh, the armor.
I'm not counting the armor. I'm not using any magical properties.
I have
of
no
the
magic
armor.
items.
Okay.
I have
None either.
nothing.
Alright. So, magical items can be whatever the hell, like all the time. I know for a fact that there are people out there who just make cursed items just because they know they can, and that it will ruin someone's day. So, I'm not saying, like, oh, don't touch anything, or don't do it, but if you get, like, a little, like, oh, this might be magical or special, you can touch it, just be careful. Don't grab up weird whistles on the ground and start blowing into them willy-nilly. Don't attune to Palantirs that you find in a hell house.
I give the orb to
Thanks for
Lucian.
your advice.
What is the orb called?
I don't know. Orb.
The orb.
Is it like an actual...
It's not a magic item in there yet.
Thorb.
It's going to be a custom item, I build.
Okay.
It is...
Functionally...
If...
I can't stop you guys from doing whatever
Okay.
you-
Oh, sorry. Lucian, you're able to figure this out pretty quick. This is a scrying orb that works through the mists.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
you assume, given that you are in Strahd's domain, that if you were to use it, Strahd could control it and mess with what you see. But if he allowed you to use it, you could pretty much scry on anyone that's connected to the mists.
I say, if Lucian thinks that he can control this, then let him try.
I'm not stopping you guys from doing... I can't stop you guys from doing... All I can do is advise.
Anyhow, we have been standing here for quite a while now.
Yes. For the sake of Lucas, I won't blow into it, but Sebastian will still wear it.
Okay. So you continue walking.
This is just like crying.
He just like puts it on a chain like the One Ring.
All right. So
I'm gonna message...
I'm just saying, it's a complete 50-50 shot of that thing could destroy the universe, or it could make fart noises when you blow it.
I'm gonna...
Everything in between is possible.
I'm gonna cast message so only Lucas hears me go, "It is good that we do not trust them, because if they die from this, it will not matter."
Can I respond?
Yes.
I don't want them to die. I'm just...
I do not wish them to die, but if their own stupidity...
This is message, right?
Yes.
So it's like 1-to-1?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not wish
Yeah,
them
it's
to
like-
die, but if
sounds
their
like-
own stupidity kills them, then I am glad that they were not the ones I became friends with.
Okay. I guess. Sorry, my head's still rattled. I forget that most people, when they find something magical, go like, "That's really cool." when I find something magical, I go like, "Oh, please don't melt my face." It's something close has happened. I've seen it happen.
You see
So?
stars?
Let us hope it does not happen on this trip at least.
It didn't happen to me. It happened to somebody else.
So after a while of walking and talking and stuff,
Talking and not talking.
Yeah, walking and talking in your mind.
up ahead on the road, who's in front?
Me.
Not me.
I guess I'll go up front too.
As you're walking, you
Are
see
you attuning to
something.
that thing back there?
Not
You
right
better
now.
not be attuning back there.
I hear you that sound. Stop
I will turn this group around. I will turn these seekers around.
Yikes.
Rainier,
Yeah.
you see ahead a very large shape
He
moving.
does or Wick does?
No, Rainier does. And as you see it, you can see it is the shape of a wolf, but it's much too big to be a regular wolf.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep going, but send Wick off ahead to investigate.
Are you
Okay.
gonna tell any of us?
There's a wolf up ahead, a big one. Maybe dire wolf. I'm very excited to see.
I'm very excited.
As you continue on, eventually you can start seeing the details. It is, in fact, a dire wolf. This massive, horse-sized wolf
This is
seems to be
beautiful.
snuffling around.
Sebastian?
Is this your brother? Is this the one you saw?
I look at the direwolf. Sebastian looks at the direwolf. Does it? I mean, does it look familiar to me, or does it just look like a direwolf?
It just looks like a dire wolf.
Sadly, no. It's not one of my friends. Rude, by the way.
You turned into a dire wolf, and I did not know
Did
that any.
you even... Wait, did you even know you could do that?
No.
Can you talk to it?
The dire wolf is now looking at all of you.
Oh no.
I have the
wait.
spell just for this.
I waved to the dire wolf.
Whistle.
I could do the whistle.
But if I see you start casting something, I'm gonna cast guidance on you real quick.
I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship.
Well, you said I have just a spell for this, so.
Yeah, but he's gonna try something, so I want to make sure he's got the best chance at it.
Give me one.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying,
you have
okay, he's
to
going to be
do-
casting a spell then, presumably, so.
Yeah.
Must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw of 13.
Is animal friendship what you want to use here? Are you just doing it to make it easier to handle animal?
The hand animal, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Put your
wisdom
hand
saving
down.
throw?
Austin has a question.
What? No.
You're raising
What was
your
it?
hand.
Gotta be
13.
Oh well.
13? It does beat it.
We're
But
not
it
in
doesn't
school.
get hostile. It sits down at the side of the road and watches you.
Alright,
Hello.
Didn't they say that Strahd could control wolves?
They said that wolves were included among his spies.
All kinds of wolves?
I'm
Even
gonna walk
dire
up to
wolves?
the wolf.
Oh no.
can I,
It looks down at you.
oh,
In my
Hello.
head, all I'm thinking is just what you were saying earlier about like, oh, I'm glad these idiots, these people die. I'm not friends with them.
Yeah. Wolves
Walk
are my
straight up
friends.
to a
though.
dire wolf.
Yeah.
Wolves are my friends, though.
it's just off to the side of the road. It's not in front of us, stopping us at all, or...
Correct.
Okay.
A second dire wolf walks out of the mist next to it and comes over next to it and sits down as well.
I do not have a cantrip or
So,
spell to talk to them.
Sebastian, kind of remembering from what he remembers, what little memory he remembers, is kind of worried about this. He's gonna urge Rainier to just move forward and try not to provoke him in any shape or form. Just move. please.
They smell like wet dog and blood.
Ah, cool. Eh,
I go.
can you not talk to them?
I don't have the ability to speak to animals.
But if you was a direwolf.
I go over to the other side of the road and I start to slowly
Skirting
walk
around.
past. Yeah.
One of them watches you as you go.
I follow him.
I would prefer not to
I'm holding the bag and holding
provoke them
out
in any shape or
threateningly.
form.
And I
I'm
have
trying
a
to
dagger.
provoke them. I was meaning to speak for them.
But I'm not holding it out.
But I cannot.
I'm just holding it.
I would suggest moving forward.
Fine.
As of note, just from what you, even just the bare knowledge of what you know, animals don't have a spoken language. It's not like you change into them and all of a sudden they can talk with you. It's
Sebastian would have figured that anyway, but he's
Yeah.
he just because of what he's been through, he's like, no.
Also, you don't know Sylvan.
I'm gonna get a piece of meat out of the dried meat out of the one of my rations, and I put it down, pat the wolf, and leave.
the wolf kind of makes a slightly aggressive motion as you reach up your hand.
Can I handle animal? Because I've handled wolves before, probably.
Probably. Try.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is where Austin
He's gonna lose an arm.
I mean,
It was
I mean,
nice knowing you.
it'll
That's
match the other
average. That's 10.
It growls at you. It's a very clear warning of stop what you're doing.
Okay, well. Tostrada, we said hi, and we are on our way. Goodbye. And I'm gonna go.
Hi, Dougie. Bye. As we're leaving, Sebastian is gonna be back, but he's watching them, watching the dire wolves.
As you get to the edge of where you can see them, they both get up and start following. They're keeping a distance, but they're kind of staying at the same distance behind you.
All right, I know Rainier's ahead.
Well,
Lucas?
actually, I guess now the positions have changed.
Yeah, I think-
I'm leading.
And I'm with him.
Yeah, you're right behind me. I don't
I'm
know.
still in the back.
Okay.
So are you back by me and Rainier?
I ain't going anywhere near the front with
That's fair.
I'm
my
gonna
10
have,
AC.
I would have
What?
Bless you.
Thank you.
I would have moved up to get up to the front.
Pull your microphone closer to you. Just point more at you, too.
Just stop speaking.
Perfect.
On the last recording, some of what you were saying just didn't get picked up as sound.
Nice.
All right.
What did it get picked up
Rainier's
as?
gonna move faster to get to the front.
Okay.
Very
Picked up his video.
very quietly. I'm assuming Lucian is close to Sebastian because I'm in the back.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell Sebastian's gonna tell Lucian, "Hey, we're being followed by the dire wolves. Let everyone else know to keep on guard."
I mean, you're closer to the front than I am.
I'm in the back.
Oh, I was saying
I-
I was in the back.
No, I stay in the back to watch the wolves.
Okay.
I'm gonna already have had
so mad.
Wick keeping an eye on the wolves,
Okay.
and to warn me if they try to fuck with us.
He's just sitting on your shoulder and his head turns around.
No, he's flying. Wick is flying.
After a while of walking, you can see up ahead the gates. And out in front of the gates, you can see the crossroads. However, so even here in the mountains, the forest and the fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits in two, widening towards the east. There you can see patches of cobblestone, suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. Off to the left, in the west, you can see the gates of Ravenloft. Not the gates of Ravenloft, the gates of Barovia. And you can just barely make out the tops of the gate. However, parked at the fork in the road, pointed east, is a large black carriage drawn by two black horses. The horses snort puffs of steamy breath into the chill mountain air. And as you approach, the side door of the carriage swings open silently. inside, it looks like you could fit up to 8 people in there. But
Why
it's a
the horses
clear
gotta be black?
invitation.
Sorry.
I think curiosity, is the interior very dark inside, real quick?
It's a little darker,
I was going to say, like, hey, Lucas.
but you could open the shades if you wanted to.
It fits your hood.
Does anybody else know prestidigitation?
I might.
No.
I don't think I do.
No, but I hold up one of my little baubles that I turn on to be a little light.
Is that a spell or what is that, Austin?
It's a spell.
It's a
Oh, I do. I know it.
We can make the entire party smell nice.
Okay.
Good first impressions to meet Strahd.
Don't forget the...
Is this
I mean,
Strahd?
this isn't his first impressions, though.
It's true.
First impressions in person.
Do we smell bad?
Yeah, let's say do...
Even then, that
You
voice
smell-
that we heard before was
I have a
definitely
+4.
him.
Yeah.
I am pretty gorgeous and
We're
really
both
good.
gorgeous, but we need we need scents like perfume. All my scents are magic. I'm gonna make everybody smell like, well, me and these two, because they're the roughest looking.
Nice.
They're gonna be what's a good scent? Fruits.
Fruits?
Tropical
I was gonna say
fruits.
lavender.
I was going to say pine wood for something.
Yeah, pine. Because we're coming from the
Just roll
woods.
around in the leaves.
I mean, I could do that right now. I could switch
What-
to dog
what kind of-
Roll over, bud.
I'll do that.
Quick
But
DM.
I'll ask Lucas what he wants to smell like first.
Right on the spot, DM. What kind of fruits grow in my country?
Apples.
What's some nice herby smell?
Angelos.
Like alchemisty, sort of, but something that smells nice and not
You're
Frankensteiny.
you're on the coast, so there's a lot of trades. So you can pretty much get any kind of fruit.
Okay, I want to have like a nice coastal
I don't
scent
know, like
to us.
oak.
We smell like the ocean.
They smell like
Ocean breeze.
Ocean breeze.
Ocean breeze.
Strahd's gonna be like, welcome to my. Oh, that's a nice scent of the ocean I
That might
smell.
be a power move to Strahd. He's a vampire. You smell like a fire.
You smell like holy water.
it smell like garlic.
Anyway, as we're deciding this, I get into the carriage.
Okay,
I follow suit.
Same.
We go.
all we
We
get
go.
in the carriage.
This
Yeah.
is nice and roomy.
Okay, so
It's bigger.
as soon as you get in, the doors shut. Not hard. They don't lock or anything like that. But the carriage starts going, and the horses start moving.
What about the two wolves? What happened to them?
You don't see them. They went off
They
to
hopped
the
up onto the
sides.
back of the
They're
carriage.
driving the carriage.
They're wearing like hats and everything.
They're still rolling.
Yeah.
He's got the hat and the little lip.
Rainier put as the wolves go away. Rainier puts her arm out the window and she pulls it back in. Wick is on her arm, staring at everybody.
So, after winding through the forest and the craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east. And all of a sudden, the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lowered drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open, and a rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in sconces on both sides of the open doors.
Yeah.
We all start choking.
This place is too sick.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, Strahd gassed us.
Here's a question. Here's a question. How am I doing?
This seems exactly like your dreams.
We are here.
Do I recognize this place at all?
You do not.
Just throwing it out there, I probably don't recognize this either. I'm
No, you
actually
don't.
probably blown away how big this place is.
You've never seen my.
I assume I'm just like, yeah.
We still don't know that we write like
Yep.
each other.
Just like the simulations.
Yeah. Does this Castle Ravenloft look like the other one?
Structure looks like it's the same building, but it's a completely different wear pattern. Like,
maybe
it's
sleeping
kind of worn down and stuff, but not the same way that the one that you were at before was worn
On the
down.
road.
Okay.
Are you guys talking at the same time? Giving exposition?
Yes. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Was that a cardinal rule or something we missed?
Only on recording. Because now my voice and your voice are both on the same track, kind of going at the same time.
That's how we want it.
So, yeah, the gates open up, and the carriage goes across the bridge, across the drawbridge, and you come into the courtyard of Castle Ravenloft. And we'll cut it right there.
I wish you had sneezed and then you would have known where to cut it.
So, yeah. That's episode
7.
6.
I thought we
No,
decided 7.
7. Episode 7, you're right.
You can call me
Bored.
Yeah. So thanks for listening to this, and what are all the things we're on?
We're on
Oh, we are
Facebook,
on-
Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. Is there anything else? I don't think
YouTube.
so.
Spotify.
Well, I mean, yeah, those are things you can listen to us on. We're on YouTube and Spotify.
Hit clips.
I believe that's it.
What is hit
Yeah.
clips?
I don't
Wait,
know what the fuck that is.
YouTube, Spotify, and Google
We're not on it,
Podcasts. Google Podcast.
Google Podcast. Yes, thank you, Austin.
There we go. Okay.